Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hello.
We're calling from Bodcast Studios. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, we're live. Oh, it's just black right now.
Is that like a racist comment?
No, I don't appreciate this.
No, we support racism. I mean, we don't.
Okay, hold on. So, guys, it's going to be about 5 minutes. Please enjoy Tyler, the Creator. And I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to go make sure the audio is good.
Okay.
So, talk from there.
Talk from here?
Yeah.
So, guys, this is Tyler, the Creator. Wow, he's crazy. He's crazy, you know? Tyler is black. Is it good? Is it good? She said, what app do I need?
Hi there, just Instagram. How's it going, guys? We're going to have a few guests on today, but be ready. But, you know, I'm excited today. We have a very special show planned. It's going to be
very special.
Very special show. Let's pull the volume up a bit.
The volume up.
Can't really hear that too well. Very special show. Here, talk to him, Jacob, while I figure this out.
Well, we're gonna run down some topics. We're gonna talk about how Trump is still the United States of America president. He's still president. I'm sorry, that's just facts. We're gonna pull up Ben Shapiro. We have Ben Shapiro on the call as well. He's queued up.
We expect a lot of liberal tears to come.
A lot of leftist tears. Not sponsored by the Daily Wire, but we wish. But if you subscribe today to the Daily Wire and to us, you can buy. You can get leftist tears tumblers. You know, they go hard. They go hard. As my guy friend Shapiro says.
Yes. So we're gonna begin, I think, with our first guest, if she's ready. I'll call her. Would you give us a brief introduction on her?
Her name is Chloe Godfrey, sister, lover of Bob Godfrey, our close friend Bob. She's a wonderful guest. Hopefully she will pick up.
Are you ready? You ready to go, Chloe?
There you go.
Okay, Chloe, you don't have to have your camera on because we won't be able to see you. Oh, and I'm gonna have to be holding the phone.
Wait, hold on.
We just need your voice.
Hold up.
You are live.
You're currently live.
We typically do expect some level of professionalism from our guests, but we make exceptions for you, Chloe.
You're the exception, Chloe. Stay tuned, guys. We have Ben Shapiro on in 10 minutes. Ben Shapiro's going to be on in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So just, you know, let's begin with the humanities. How's it going, Chloe? Hold this.
How's it going, Chloe? She's on mute. Chloe has some good opinions. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to our friend Chloe, and she has some good opinions. I mean, she doesn't like blonde. Blonde's not everyone's cup of cum, you know.
For sure, that's
for sure. Yeah. But no, hi Chloe. You're on mute.
I'll put it.
You silly goose. Kind of looks like Joey King. I ain't gonna lie.
You kind of look like Joey King.
Looks like.
Have you heard of?
You're on mute, silly goose.
Have you seen the show The Act on Netflix?
There's a hot disabled lady on there.
Shut up.
It's a podcast, man.
Chloe, we can't hear you.
Chloe, you're on mute, silly goose.
She doesn't seem She doesn't seem to know how to
You're
operate
on mute. There's a button on top.
Typical of woman.
Burger King was right.
Burger King?
Burger King was right.
Chloe, I'm gonna call you right back, okay? Maybe that's the issue.
Maybe you fix maybe.
This is the first one back, guys. You know, there's
it's been a couple years.
A little turbulence to be expected.
Ben Shapiro will be here soon.
Just call. My fucking god. But you know, how's it going, Jacob? How's your night going?
It's going great. You know, just listen.
Could you actually not hear me? No, we could not hear you, Chloe.
No, because you were on mute. You know, we give you grace because you're a female. We give you grace.
But you know, how's your night going, Jacob? My night's going pretty well. Jacob,
I
tried to do like 4 things at once here.
If
Okay.
you ask me that again, my night will not be going great. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna call her again.
So, what was your first Frank Ocean experience? You know, before we get into the big topics such as Trump and president stuff.
Are you talking sexual or
both? Well, I see both sides. You know?
Shut up. Okay.
What was your first Frank Ocean experience?
Guys, in the chat, let us know what you.
In the chat, let us know the topics. Come on, chat. I know.
How's the chat doing? How's the chat doing?
How's the chat doing?
Put a thumbs. Oh, Chloe's here.
Welcome,
okay.
Chloe.
How are you doing, Chloe? Can we hear you this time?
Hi.
Oh yeah, we can
We
hear
can
you. We can hear
you.
you.
Lovely.
Clear as day.
Do you want me to turn my camera off?
It doesn't
You
really
can do
matter.
whatever you want.
You do as.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have a visual part for a podcast.
Yeah, no. At live, we won't be able to see you anyway.
Yeah.
So. But how's your night going,
Wait.
Chloe?
Wait, hold up. Wait, is this the podcast? Are we? Doing
We are on the.
We are
podcast
live right now on the air.
It's absolutely insane.
Is anyone watching? Probably not. Let's see.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it looks like we have one concurrent
One
viewer.
concurrent, which is probably you.
It's probably me. Yes. But it looks like we had two, so probably someone popped that in.
Popped in, popped out.
But how's it going, Chloe? Let's start with the humanities. How are you doing? How's your day been?
It's going pretty well.
Good.
I just got done with my tennis match.
You play tennis?
I'm not to brag, but I
plays
actually
tennis?
lost all 6 games at a JV tennis match. So
Can't win them all. You can't win them all. As Albert Einstein said.
As Albert Einstein said.
As Michael Jordan said.
One of my a good favorite of my quotes was one actually that
Frank Ocean?
Yes. Are you perhaps a fan of Frank Ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I happen to know that Frank Ocean said that pee is stored in the balls, but other than that, I don't know much about it, so if you guys can tell me.
For reference, we're gonna put a little picture of Frank up.
That's Frank Ocean, guys. Did Frank really say that? And where? When and where?
Oh, during his TED Talk on the urinary system?
That is insane
Wow.
and beautiful.
So, was this after the release date of Blonde? Was this because Frank talks about his balls a lot in Blonde, and in Futura
I mean,
Free,
my balls sticking to my jeans.
Futura Free also has a ball, I believe.
What is it again? Could you remind me?
I don't.
I
I
don't
remember.
know if it's related to his music or not. I just happen to know
I
that
think
it's part of human anatomy, especially in the urinary system.
That's incredible, Chloe.
That's very incredible. I can't believe Frank Ocean would do that. When did he do? Probably after Blonde, because he likes talking about his balls. Frank told me that his balls were the size of melons.
I believe he said that. So I think we should probably stick to the focus of today's episode, maybe a little bit.
Which is Trump and
Donald Trump. What are your opinions on Trump, Miss Chloe?
Give us lovely opinions on him.
I know that he was a president.
Did you hear the rumors about him?
About him having sexual affairs with Joe Biden.
Did you hear those rumors?
Mm-hmm.
Up here.
No, I wasn't in the group chat. Sorry, he didn't include me. He kind of excludes me sometimes, but it's okay.
Trump definitely. Well, okay. A little while ago, I was at the White
I think
House.
it's because I'm gay.
We're gonna cut to a picture of Donald Trump for reference.
For reference, we're gonna cut to a picture of Trump.
And I'm gonna show this to Chloe real quick too, so she can.
So for visual reference, we need that.
Here, I'll send it to you, Chloe. But yeah, so we're here at the Bodcast studios here in New York City, here in Albany, New York. We are completely unbiased. We are all about that bi-POC representation.
Yes.
Me myself being a bi-POC, and Jacob himself also being a.
I'm a BIPOC.
him being a
bi-POC.
Yeah, so we're all about that.
We're gonna ask more guests.
Chloe, are you a supporter of the black?
The microphone just fell. That's
Sorry about that, guy. About the black and indigenous people. What is that? Oh, it's Nacy? Or...
You might have a new guest on soon.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I don't see why I wouldn't be.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I like to hear. We need to. Well, do you think Trump supports the BIPOC community? Do you think Trump? Calm down, Ivan. Have the podcast.
Okay, first question on everyone's mind really is: was the election stolen? Chloe, your take?
Okay. I believe that Trump is actually a kleptomaniac. So if the election was an object, he would be likely to steal it. But since the election wasn't like a physical object, no, I don't actually have an answer on that.
Okay.
Really. What's a kleptomaniac? Is it
someone like what Murray?
Klepto
So,
means stealing, and maniac.
Did you learn that from Mr. Gross?
And then ack is someone who Yeah, so he's a person who very much enjoys stealing. Physical
Trump
objects.
stole my heart.
You broke. Oh, we should play some music.
We should play some Ivy because I think Ivy's very appropriate. Trump stole my heart when he allegedly lost the presidency, which, as the theme of this, he did not lose.
We don't believe he lost. Probably not.
Our friend, the baby Jonathan Lindell Kirk, he believes that the riots were needed.
would you elaborate on that, Jacob?
Oh, let me get some reference. The riots were needed. Quoting DaBaby.
Jacob is giving a DaBaby quote right now.
DaBaby quote. Need you find it? I'm going. If I can find it. Okay. So DaBaby says the invasion was needed. No cap. To maintain a government that supports U.S. interests.
Interest. So you're.
Yes. Sorry.
We're good. I'm just checking.
And maintain U.S. hegemony in the region.
Hegemony?
I always say that word.
I don't know how to say. I'm just joking.
Hegemony in the region.
I think it's hegemony.
Hegemony.
I don't know.
But
what are your opinions on that?
This is on DaBaby Suge.
Are you by chance a fan of DaBaby?
DaBaby, Jonathan Lindell Kirk.
Are you familiar with his work, Chloe?
Yes.
You are? What's your favorite DaBaby song?
The first one.
The first one.
Huge.
No. The first one. His very first one. I believe that's called Big Butt. I believe it is.
Big Butt's a really good song.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
DaBaby talks about Frank Ocean touched these topics as well.
Is what, Chloe?
I feel like I hear Bob listening to us through the walls.
He might.
Bob can peep in any time. We love Bob.
We do stand Bob.
But the only issue with Bob is he doesn't support the BIPOC community.
I would like to say something about the baby.
Yeah, please.
It's pronounced the baby. It's actually his legal name.
No, it's okay. Chloe, I think I'm gonna have to go.
I think your time is up.
We do have another guest, and that last statement was very offensive. Did you want to apologize to the people for that?
It's written on his birth certificate. I won't apologize for something I'm educated
Okay,
on.
thank you. That's like
Thank you.
I'm gonna start mispronouncing people and see how you like it, Chloe.
See how you like it, Chloe. You were misusing your influence.
Okay, Chloe.
Okay, but his name is the baby.
Okay, yeah, get her out.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chloe. We're gonna have to go. Also, where are my teeth? Where are my teeth? I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Where are my teeth? No.
Oh, sorry.
No comment.
I don't know where you.
Get her off.
No. I need answers. This lady's a scammer. I actually reported to the Better Business. Whoa.
Whoa. Bob?
I was just saying how.
Is that a Bob Godfrey reference?
Chloe, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm subscribed to Ivan. I'm not subscribed to you.
That's so awful.
That does not make sense. I'm sorry.
But the real question is, how do you feel about Donald Trump's foreign policies when he was president?
I completely support it, especially the immigration part.
Yeah. As DaBaby's, I go along with DaBaby. DaBaby's basically like my light, you know.
Yeah.
Holly, last time we had
Holly.
Fine.
Just call Chloe Holly.
Sorry, my bad. Chloe, we had really good discussion last time we spoke, right?
I don't.
We talked about we talked about Frank Ocean. We talked about My Little Pony. It was awesome. It was lovely, and
Yeah.
I just want to say that was the greatest 30 minutes of my life.
I do not remember that conversation, but I'm guessing it was great.
Chloe, do you recall, or have you heard of a musician by the name of Claro?
Your opinions on
Huh?
Your opinions on Claro.
Yeah, what are your opinions on Claro?
Claro? Oh my goodness, I love her.
Do you think she's a 10, like her looks?
See, Jig, I completely agree.
Maybe I'm in the minority here. Maybe I'm a oppressed person on this opinion. I don't think Claro is a 10. I think she is a 7. And I'm not. I hate disrespecting women. I fully support women. Right.
I respect all women. I think that both of you are sexy. I think every person on this earth is sexy. I would literally have sex with.
Black Lives Matter.
Okay, Chloe. I think we're going to move on to our next guest as we are running a little low on time. But thank you so much for your contribution, and I appreciate your take on Claro.
I don't think Mason Young 22 is
I
gonna
think
join.
she's worthy of each of your love. Like,
Yeah.
I think we should all agree that she is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. She's 7 out of 10. But
Shut
ciao.
up,
Anyway, we're gonna ask our next guest.
Okay, thank you so much. Bob's next. Okay, bye. Let's get the real star on here.
Let's get the real star, the best of the Godfrey. I'm messing you here, by the way.
Okay. How's it going? You are live on the Bodcast. Nike's is playing.
How's it going, Bob?
Great.
Why are you scratching your balls, Ivan?
Shut up. How's it going, Jake or Bob?
Dude, Ivan, are you scratching your balls?
Bob, how's it going?
He is scratching his balls. It's very lovely to watch right here. Has he ever done that to you? Like done that in front of you, Bob?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the
He's
time.
constantly.
This is the first time he's been open with me. You know,
Okay, so how's it going, Bob? Here, hold this.
I'm texting someone right now.
How's it going, Bob? Jacob? Dead air. I don't like.
Sorry. I am trying to do some business.
How's it going, Bob?
It's going good.
That's good to hear. You know, we always love when our fans are doing good. You're a fan, right?
You're a big fan, definitely. He's been a fan since.
This way.
Huh?
I mean, that's pretty gay.
I can't hear what you're saying.
You gotta speak closer to the mic, buddy.
Sorry, is this better?
Yeah, that's a lot
Just
better.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not gonna answer. Okay.
So, Bob, we want to talk. Well, last time we hung out, it was the 30th of January, Ivan's birthday. You were wearing such a lovely outfit that day. The checkered pants. Where'd you get them?
Amazon.
Nice. What made you want to dress up like that for this special occasion?
Dude, checkered pants are swaggy.
I fully agree. So like, how much were they?
I don't know, they were.
Shit, man, I'm gonna have to cop. I might have to cop, man. Prices were fucking insane.
It's
right?
Amazon.
Amazon can't be that expensive.
Well, thank you, Bob, for I think that's enough of the pleasantries. We're glad to hear you're doing well. Let's get into the meat of it, okay?
Okay.
Bob, we here at Bodcast Studios here in New York City, downtown Albany, Meridian, Idaho, Nampa, Colorado, Denver, Aurora,
Las Vegas, 87.1 on the radio,
IFM, 89
FM studios.
FM studios.
Okay, let's get to it. Do you think Trump is? We believe here at the studio that Trump is still president.
What studio was that again?
It's
Here
located in
at
Albany, New York, Meridian, Idaho,
Yeah.
Denver, Colorado,
Yeah.
all that. Well, anyway, we believe here strongly that Trump is still president.
Do you agree with that?
Do you agree with that? Do you believe Donald J. Trump is still our president?
Bobby there?
Bob?
Yes.
Yeah, you do?
We can't have dead space here. It's unprofessional.
Dead space?
We're going to have Ben Shapiro on in 10 minutes, everyone. He will be on soon.
So again, why do you believe that the election was stolen?
Well, because obviously, like, Trump obviously would have won. Like, it's just obvious.
That's obvious.
Like,
Have you seen the crowds?
7 plus 3 and minus 4 equals 6, which is bigger than Joe Biden's 5.
Holy shit! I've never looked at it in that perspective.
I heard a very interesting quote the other day.
What was the quote? Sorry.
It was a lady who was speaking on why she believed that Trump won, and she said that Trump never conceded.
Never conceded.
He never conceded, and that's actually low key facts.
Low-key
It's not
facts.
only low key facts; it's high key facts. And let me tell you, she gave a quote, a very wise quote. And you know what the quote was? It was, "When the students are taking the test, the teacher is silent."
Oh my god!
I thought
That's so.
I
deep.
thought that was so
That
deep.
totally relates to what we're talking about right now.
Dude, that's so deep.
That's what the lady said. I'm like, wow. Is she perhaps saying that in fact Donald Trump is he is just okay. Have you heard of, I don't remember what it's called. We're gonna go a little off topic, but I think it's important for the sake of discussion.
Better not be about Frank Ocean.
It's not about Frank Ocean. This is actually serious. It's a mind game. It's a mind game that says there's an AI.
Dude, if we're not,
This is getting
we're
deep.
not going to talk about I don't want to be here.
If we're not gonna what?
We're not going to talk about Frank Ocean. I don't want to be
No, we're not talking about Frank Ocean.
No, this is about Donald Trump, sir.
Donald Trump. We have a strong taste for Frank Ocean here.
Okay, well, what is she sending? The baby. Well, anyway, I was saying about this little mind thing. It's, okay, let's say there's an AI that is one day able to read minds, okay? And this AI knows if you worked to create. Oh, okay. And the purpose of this AI.
No, I've heard of this a billion times.
Okay, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the viewers. Okay, so shut up.
The
You
one,
have no viewers.
Excuse me. I have one
concurrent viewer.
one concurrent viewer, and not to mention the people who will watch it on recap. Okay. Anyway, let me continue explaining for Jacob, who hasn't heard it either. Let's be more respectful here, Bob. Anyway, so this AI, Jacob, is able to read minds, and it's the goal of the AI is to improve society. Okay, at no matter what cost. It means it gets rid of like global warming and all that stuff, right?
Poverty.
But also, what happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, in a second.
Random thought. Why is it? Can we change the picture? And
Yeah.
we're done with the Babg.
Here, would you no? Oh, we need to load the Babg. Oh, we're not talking about the baby though. We're talking about Trump.
Okay, Trump is pretty related to this.
So you see how what was I saying? Oh yeah. So if this AI is trying to create goodness in the world, wouldn't it be fair to say that the fact that we didn't create this AI sooner, this AI wants to destroy us because we didn't create it sooner because it's just trying to do the most good, right? So yeah, that's basically I don't know. So basically what I'm saying is I don't know where I was going with this.
Me neither. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump and him conceding. As you said, you went off topic, and quite frankly, I don't think the viewers care.
No, but I had a wraparound. I don't remember what the wraparound was anymore.
I think this rapper, it wouldn't be good.
Whatever. But anyways, yeah. So basically, okay, okay. I remember the wraparound. So the pencil thing, right? So when
We never talked about a pencil. I'm so confused.
when the students are taking the test, the teacher is silent. This is the same thing. The teacher is the AI. The teacher is being silent. The teacher is not.
Hello?
Are you there? My mom requested to follow me.
On Instagram.
I'm gonna have to.
I think you're kindly declined.
Okay, thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Have a nice day. Oh, he already left.
Oh, we can. How rude. How rude.
Well, but basically what I was saying is how, yeah, you get it, right? Sort of.
Yeah, that trash ass fucking stream you hear said. Well, you hear.
Join us.
Maybe you
Join
should
us
join
and make
to
it better.
spice it up, asshole. Maybe. Really? That's really cringe.
It is really cringe. At you here, Montiel, you're cringe.
Can we get a hashtag in the chat? Cancel you heard Montanel. Man, this dude he wears flannels, dude. We have to cancel his flannels.
Flannels?
I can't speak. We have to cancel this guy's flannels.
Is that a slur?
Yeah. I created a new slur. It's called the flannels.
Who's PB Blazer?
Yeah, everyone go subscribe to PB Blazer.
Is that you?
That's he here.
Frank Ocean on the god.
Please leave your message
Barb trash.
Really? I'm literally asking I asked Jordan, I asked Hannah, I asked Macy. Who else should I ask? I'm checking through my follows.
Maybe what's his name? What's the guy who blocked you?
Coda?
Coda.
I'm not. He's in the. He's in Connect to.
Every day goes, every night we not control. Anyway, what were you saying?
My uncle to
Oh, there he is.
Anthony's here.
Anthony, how's
Hello?
it going? We're live
We are
for
live.
Bodcast.
In Albany,
Albany?
Meridian, Idaho, New York.
What's going on here?
We were just discussing about how the consequences of AI. And how the election was stolen, basically.
Oh, the election.
Speaking of that, Anthony.
Wow. You're gonna make my blood boil.
I'm gonna make your blood boil.
I'm glad you're very passionate about this topic because we definitely need that.
So I was just telling this little anecdote that I heard this lady on Instagram, who she gave a very inspirational quote. She said, "When the students are taking the test, the teacher is silent." She was referring to Trump and how Trump had in fact never conceded and thus was actually the president.
Still the president.
And that while
I kind of that same logic applies to like fuck, dude. Trump's kind of like my daddy, so like. It's kind of like the same sort of thing, like the teacher analogy. I would have gone with the dad thing, but
perhaps when the dad is
When the dad's what?
I don't know.
Like when he's absent, like he's still there.
Right, exactly.
The influence of...
Like you still love him and shit.
Exactly.
Big facts.
Big fact. So I just thought that was an extremely interesting quote
Well,
and very relevant. And we were just wondering what kind of information you had about. We were just wondering what kind of information. I know you have inside knowledge about the election.
Harry, don't you work for that committee, right? Were you a poll counter?
Was it? Well, actually, there's a mail truck that came by my house.
Oh my god, really?
True story. It was like a pickup truck, and it had some it looked pretty dingy, but they were picking up boxes, and it was the day after the election, but they were picking up all these boxes.
What do you think?
Very strange. I was bewildered, and I called one of my friends, and I was trying to discuss with him, and he informed me that, well, even if Trump loses, I mean, well, heaven forbid, but even if he loses, there's a good chance that the Republicans it would vote him and let him stay in office. So we were hopeful then.
Have you heard of the game Among Us?
I think yes.
You may have heard of it. It's a popular video game.
I'm kind of informed about Among Us. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Can you explain what do you do with Among Us? What's the gist of it?
Well, basically, is when it's a game where a character kills there's a group of characters, typically 10.
That's not healthy.
It sounds violent, dude. I don't know.
It is. It's violent. One of the 10.
Feels like a child's game.
One of the 10 is secretly a murderer.
Okay.
Hold on, Bob is calling me.
So what you're saying is someone's an imposter, right?
Yeah, and then you have to vote for who the imposter is, and they typically use the terminology sus.
Sus.
So what I want to say.
So like 2016,
Kanye
Hillary
West,
was
right?
kind of sus.
What?
Like in 2016, Hillary was kind of sus.
Exactly.
Really? Yeah, she was kind of sus.
But I just want to say, I think this little story that you gave with the mail truck is very sus.
I would totally agree.
I totally
your
agree.
Explanation. And it was weird. I thought I saw like a freedom hat on the guy that was picking up the ballots. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe he was trying to be disguised, trying to make people think he was a God-fearing conservative. But
secretly, he was for Biden, right?
I mean, it had to be. It couldn't be that he was some militant Trumper that was trying to get votes for Donald Trump. That would just be ridiculous in the red state of Idaho.
Trump
that
would
makes
never.
no sense.
To be honest.
Have you heard of an actress by the name of what's her name?
Joey King?
Was that her real name? Yeah, that is Joey King.
Yes, yes.
Citizen.
The actress Joey King. She's very talented.
What a hero.
She has saved my life,
She saved my life.
He saved all of our lives, let's be honest.
Joey King, I don't know where I would be without Joey King,
Sorry.
Continue, please.
Joey King believes that the election was stolen.
Joey King, really? Doesn't
Well, Joey King's an intellectual. Like, you say that like that's
so
surprising, but I mean...
No. I don't say it's surprising. I say she's based. As the younger kid.
As the young folks say.
She's based. She's red-pilled.
She's very red-pilled. I'm sure she actually... I think she probably... doesn't even talk to her own mom. That's how red-pilled she is.
Really? Who doesn't talk to their mom?
Someone who's red-pilled.
Really? I'm not
exactly,
red-pilled,
dude.
right?
I literally fucking, I'm so mean to my mom, dude. Like, that's sad to me, dude.
And
These days, dude, women have it way too easy.
I completely agree.
Women belong in the kitchen.
Macy Young, friend of the show.
She was going to join, but apparently she's shy.
She's a little shy.
She's a little shy. Okay, well, and just let her know how good she has it. I'm sure that'll make her really want to come right on.
Say again?
Just let her know how good she has it, and I'm sure she'll want to come on.
You should let her know. You should DM right now and say,
I think
you are a woman. You have it too easy. You should be in the kitchen.
You should be in the kitchen, a.k.a. the Bodcast. We're the refugee camp for the women.
Could you perhaps move the production to a kitchen and make it more comfortable?
Jacob,
do it. Do it. She lives in Colorado. Whatever.
She has connections
that might induce a more comatose state where she just starts kind of cooking and babbling.
That's fact.
Like all women.
Yeah.
Your opinions on the phrase "women belong in the kitchen"? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Is that directed at me?
Yeah.
Kind of directed at you.
Well, I mean, I think it's relative to how big the kitchen is. Like, if I was a woman, I'd be really upset if I had to like cook food in some shitty little kitchen. So,
If it was a big kitchen, then yeah, go keep the women in the big kitchen because it's a big space. You can keep it in there, you know. But if it's a small kitchen, that's slave labor to the women, you know.
That's like we got rid of that a while ago.
Well,
you don't want that, you know.
We provide women with great spacious kitchens with lovely appliances and stuff like that.
No chains.
Yeah, no chains. We last year though we removed the chains because it was a bit controversial. The chains. The chains were
Chains?
we put chains on the women so they can. But we give them a little more freedom. Their paycheck is $20 a week. So
I'm having a hard time following you, but I think I got it. I think.
I'm glad. But like, yeah, I believe. As Frank Ocean said, there's a bowl in the middle of the door. They're dueling in the sky, and that's directly inspired us to do this podcast. Because in hell,
Shut up, Jacob. Shut up.
And I believe.
And as Freddie Mercury once said,
Freddie Mercury.
I like dick and I'm red pilled. So.
Yes.
Holy shit! Is Freddie Mercury red
that?
pill?
Oh my god.
And his popular musician Andrew Ogden enjoys. He enjoys. What does he enjoy?
Gay people.
I think he enjoys lip cucking and dick.
Freddie Mercury is a cuck?
I don't think so.
No.
Not with a mouth.
Freddie Mercury made the song The Box.
I think that was the baby.
Is the Bad Drew available?
You know, I don't think he is, but you know, let me hit the
called
nigga up. Let me hit the
Drew?
nigga up.
Did he commit suicide after the diss track?
I think so.
Because that was
I think
that was a
I
death
think a
blow.
part of him died.
Because after
he
you
never really
released that,
recovered.
because when I met the Bad Drew IRL, he didn't look too fine, you know.
Yeah, he was losing hair. He had like a big bald spot. You saw that, right?
A big bald spot, right in the middle of it.
Just catastrophic balding.
His voice was trembling. When he saw you, Ivan.
He actually cowered in fear when he saw Ivan. Like,
when he sat with us, he sat in the corner of the room. That signifies that he is scared of you, Ivan.
Hit his head down, and his bald spot actually blinded me for about 5 seconds. It was.
It is a pretty blinding bald spot.
The Bad Drew is available.
Oh my god,
he's available.
Okay, that's amazing.
We're gonna get
available.
in a big group orgy call right now, okay?
That sounds so phenomenal.
We can tell him about how he feels about Bad Drew, the song.
Yeah, we can get his opinion, and then we can kind of circle back to the election. How does that sound?
That sounds so wonderful.
I think Bad Drew's also passionate about the election and how it was stolen.
First number.
Yeah, he hopefully he agrees for his sake.
I think everyone in America collectively agrees that Donald Trump is still president because the teacher is silent.
Most logical people do. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of logical people, we have Ben Shapiro on in 10 minutes, everyone. He will be joining us. He will be joining us soon. 10 minutes.
How's it going? Anthony, how's it going, you guys?
How's it going, everyone?
Hi. Is the Bad Drew there?
He should be.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, man. I just got on just recently, but I'll let them explain what's going on here. It's their podcast.
So it's me and Jacob. You know Jacob, right?
You know me, we drink water together. Was he the one
who came with you last time?
Yeah, that's him.
Yes.
We.
So basically, we're over here at Bodcast Studios here in New York City, Albany, Meridian, Idaho, Denver, Colorado,
Las Vegas,
Aurora, Utah,
Texas,
St. George, Utah.
We're in
all those places at the same time.
We're in North Carolina,
Saudi Arabia.
We're
progressive like that. I mean,
Iran.
Iran? Where'd you run to?
Alrighty, you guys. Let's get to the point. What were we going to ask Mr. Bad Drew?
So, we were just wondering what your thoughts about the election were.
Well, what were you going to ask him about the song first?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. My complete bad.
And how getting shamed so hard from the diss track actually made him more of a lip cuck, but we'll get back to that.
How did you react when you first heard the song?
How did I react when
I assume your life was in shambles after.
Yeah,
that.
Bad Drew.
Honestly, I was very impressed I thought it had very high production
Well,
value, though.
That's
Well,
conflicting
down
our
in my
narrative
soul,
because
I
our
felt-
narrative
I
of
felt very ashamed.
He felt very ashamed.
you should be because
Jacob.
yeah, it's me on the mic. Anyway, you should feel embarrassed about that because Ivan is on a higher level than you. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, Badger.
May I ask, Badger, when is my diss track coming out?
When is the Ivan diss track? He deserves to be put in his place.
It's in the studio right now. I'm
In the
putting a lot of effort into it.
No freaking way. That's so
Wow.
fucking.
Fucking way.
I actually just pre-came in my pants.
I just full
know
on
it's
came.
exciting, but
That's
I
a
don't
little
have any
too
updates for you
coming
right
to yourself.
Holy
You're on
cow.
diss track.
Okay, that might be a problem.
What did he say? What did he say?
Check my pants.
What'd you say?
Who? What?
Me,
What?
right?
What's going on?
Andrew.
He
I
said,
said I'm
yo,
in the studio right now.
I'm so excited to hear
You
it.
hate black people, Andrew? Is that what I heard? we are a BIPOC.
Oh, we forgot to ask him about that.
We are a BIPOC team. We are
Hey, what are you guys' opinions on BIPOC?
BIPOC people. We keep professional here. Ben Shapiro's gonna be on in 10 minutes, guys. We gotta keep the professional.
oh, Ben Shapiro's in the audience?
Yeah, no,
No,
he's coming soon.
He's coming on in 10 minutes. I DM'd him.
Oh. Can you ask him if he can suck on my nipples?
I believe he said he's only doing gay stuff with the baby.
I thought
Fuck.
really. I thought Charlie Kirk might be joining us. Maybe I don't know. We need facts and logic here.
Charlie Kirk related to Jonathan Landell Kirk.
Definitely.
Well, now that we've heard about the song, you want to round back to the election and just see what he feels about that.
So, our good friend Andrew, what's your opinion on the election and how is it stolen?
Yeah.
The 2020 election, I assume.
No, the
Totally-
2000.
I mean, the Senate primaries, everything. It's all stolen.
Everything was stolen, man. The riots were needed.
I mean, to give my honest opinion, I think so. The Democrats have the lead on all three of the major, departments, right? I think
They hold the
we
balls
should go back
of
to
the
a
U.S.
balance
government.
on the House and the Senate. I think we need. It's important to maintain a balance there, but that's about all I have to say about that.
Do you believe the election was stolen?
That's really based of you, actually, but I think we wanted a little bit more on the stolen aspect of it.
My Uncle Terry actually was working at one of the election places, and he saw multiple men with suitcases come in and dump a bunch of stuff to the people.
I saw the same thing, Andrew. I saw after Election Day a pickup truck roll up with suitcases and just collecting votes after the election day was over. It was an atrocity.
Hey Andrew, have you heard of the game Among Us?
It's actually my favorite game. I have
Really?
300,000.
This is their most damning. Andrew, you're gonna be shocked.
Shock.
You know how
They use the terminology sus to locate the imposter, right?
Yeah, I believe that this incident with
was sus.
was very sus.
Very sus.
Because you have to locate sus behavior to succeed in the game of Among Us.
Exactly.
So the truck driver
There
was
was
the
excessive
imposter.
sus behavior on election night.
The truck driver was the imposter.
Hopefully we vote that. Well, sadly, the imposters won that round.
Yeah.
They were
And
victorious.
the way that we know he's an imposter, Joe Biden, is that he said the N-word.
That's
Oh,
true. He
Joe
said
Biden
it,
said
he
the
said
N-word
it
on
twice
multiple
on tape.
occasions. He said, and I quote,
I mean, if that's not sus, I
And
don't know
Jacob,
what is.
and Jacob quotes.
we need no more.
I think that's fine.
That's enough. I think that's enough. Let's do a bit back around to Joe Biden. How do we feel about Joe Biden?
How do I feel about Joe Biden?
Yes.
Well, how does Uncle Terry
Honestly,
feel
I
about
think-
Joe Biden?
I think
Do you think he's a base king or a cringe king?
Wait, say that again?
Do you think? Do you think he's a based king
Or a cringe king?
or a cringe god?
I think I'm in a middle department. I don't think he's based or cringe. I think he has not done a lot in these first 50 days or so, and I think
Very based.
if there's one thing I do have to say, I think
You don't like he's white?
it's a little peculiar how he hasn't done any press conferences with live questions.
That's
yet.
fact,
That's
dude.
fact. Well, so
That's a little bit.
That is true, and also not only that, if we're being honest, he's I think
It wasn't
he's
devastating.
already starting to let down some progressives in the country, and I think that's going to reverberate
Like
in
me.
Like Jacob.
I'm very progressive.
because I just don't think he's going to hold up, and I also think he's too sleepy, man. He's Sleepy Joe.
Good job, man.
He's
I heard-
probably taking a nap right now.
I heard someone call him Beijing Biden, excuse me.
Beijing Biden doesn't make sense, dude.
That might.
Do you think that name is based or cringe?
Kind of cringe. I don't see both sides
Shut
of this
up.
issue. Andrew really put me in a spot in a place when he said he saw both sides. He saw him as a cringe god and a base king. It resonated with me.
We just can't have both sides, Andrew. We need radicalism.
We need radicalism on both sides.
Yeah, we see one side. Wait, what? Jacob? What did Jacob say? That's extremely insightful. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We do have a few more guests, but thank you guys so much for the contribution.
Thank you.
I believe Bob wanted to come back on.
We have Ben Shapiro on in 10 minutes. Everyone stay tuned for Ben Shapiro.
What's up? What'd you say, Anthony?
Wait, I was just saying how good an experience this was. And,
Well, we're glad to have you.
all of you are great. None of you are sus. Keep playing Among Us,
Keep playing Among Us all the way.
That's facts right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
Keep gaming.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Andrew. Have a nice night. Have a nice rest of your night, guys.
Yeah, have a great night. Have a great night.
I'm
Goodbye.
happy to be here.
Well, that went well, don't you think?
That went really well with both Anthony and Andrew.
I believe based aboard.
We're trying to get the fabulous Macy Young 22 on. I'm trying to convince. She's a little shy.
How's it going, Mr. Bass? How's it going? Mr. Ben Shapiro.
it is. It's going swag right here.
This is-
swag right here all the way.
This is Ben Shapiro on the line with us right
We
now.
have Ben Shapiro on the line. He's finally here. Showed up. How's the kids going, Ben Shapiro? How's the wife?
I was just talking a Walter Jr. accent.
How's the
and,
wife?
my wife, she is very smart. Probably smarter than you.
I don't see why that's relevant.
I don't. Your wife? It's not very nice, Ben.
Listen, Ben. Listen, Ben. This is irrelevant to the discussion at hand. I can't do Walter.
I can't do Walter. You sound like a snake.
Well, basically, my wife is a doctor,
Based?
and she is.
Oh,
We had an important question for you. I mean,
Ben.
we had an important question for you.
Yes.
Do you think that Joe Biden is a not crippled, cringe king, or based god? No, sorry. Cringe god or based king?
Well, Joe Biden is definitely cringe, but he is by no means a god or a king.
definitely. Well, who is God to you? You're Jewish, right?
Frank Ocean.
No, dude.
He loves Frank Ocean.
Ben Shapiro does not like Frank
The
Ocean.
Jews love
Ben
Frank
Shapiro
Ocean.
does not like rap music.
Frank Ocean's not.
I love
He's rap. Have you heard Oldie?
I think he's rap because he's black, right?
Yeah. Well,
Frank Ocean's rap
Ben
because
Shapiro does not like black people, as we know. No. Sorry, Ben.
Ben. Do Black Lives Matter?
Ben.
no.
Ben.
Straight up no. No.
Why do you say that, Ben? We are a group of BIPOC individuals.
Jacob's Indian,
I'm
like
Indian.
Samir.
Like Samir, yes. Like my best friend.
Jacob was just singing, like, what's it called?
An Indian hymn.
Indian hymn.
It was a very traditional
Mosque music. What's it called?
mosque. Yeah, it's called mosque. Anyway, Ben, I know we're conflicted, but Ben. Do you think all lives matter?
Yes.
Well, I beg to differ.
I beg to differ, Ben.
I believe only white lives matter.
Well, Ben also agrees with that.
Well, obvious. I think that's obvious. I don't believe that black lives.
I don't think Ben Shapiro likes anyone other than white people. You know, like I saw Ben Shapiro the other day. I was walking down the street, and he was basically sexually assaulting a black person. Like
A woman or man?
Couldn't identify them.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to be disrespectful here. Anyway, he was just doing ungodly things. He was stripping them down
In the middle of the street?
In the middle of the streets. He was stripping them down with facts and logic.
Fags?
No, facts.
Oh,
facts.
facts.
Facts and logic, and it was quite disturbing. You know, I went up to Ben Shapiro that night. I went on his podcast. I said, Ben, why would you do this? And now since you're here, Ben, why did you do that? Why did you strip the black person down naked?
Well, it's not really a thing you even think about. It's like asking why you eat food. Just do it.
Let Ben talk, Ivan.
Sorry, my bad.
God, Ivan. Sorry, Ben. Continue.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know, it's like, about 2 or 3 times a day. It's just, that primal carnal urge comes upon you.
Sophie. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That primal instinct.
Primal instinct. Do you,
Yes.
how do you feel about Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly"? He talks about how black people, they're oppressed. Not this other stuff in the album.
To me, like after Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly," like every time I see a black person, I just start crying.
After listening to Pimp a Butterfly, my eyes gaze upon the stars.
Gay?
Gaze. Gay. G-A.
Did I say? What did Xavier say?
Avery, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Every single time I see a black person, I get attracted to them because I listen to Kendrick Lamar. You know. I know you don't think rap is music, but
Dude, Kendrick Lamar, really? Not Frank Ocean? Come on, that's kind of crazy.
we stopped. We don't. Ben Shapiro. I know we don't like Frank Ocean anymore. Frank Ocean is just a joke, to be honest.
It's because he's black, isn't it? Okay.
We all know really Poop Ocean.
Oh, Poop Ocean. Poop Ocean is like probably the
More talented.
more talented than yeah.
Poop Ocean's probably the only valid black people.
He's valid, definitely. Glad you agree,
He's
Ben
like-
Shapiro.
He's one of the good ones.
Anything else for Ben?
Oh, Ben, what kind of evidence do you have to say that the election was stolen?
Well, first of all, my wife, as you may know, is a doctor.
Uh-huh.
And we looked into the medical records of Joe Biden, and he has a chronic case of stealing ballots.
Really?
Ever since
Chronic?
he was a child.
Not even acute.
No, it's chronic.
Yes, chronic. He is heavily addicted.
To stealing ballots.
I'm heavily addicted to dick.
So we're gonna bring this back to the popular game Among Us. In that game, you identify the imposter as sus. So if you think the imposter is sus, you call them sus, right? So do you think Joe Biden was sus in this situation?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was. So,
Yes, very much. Biden is.
So do you think we need to vote out the imposter using impeachment, or how would you go about the imposter? Because the imposter cannot rampage anymore. You know, we have to put the crewmates in power.
I think we should just put Joe Biden on one of Elon Musk's Folsom 69 rockets and eject him, like the imposter, into outer space.
I totally agree. So a little while ago, Joe Biden said we need to put black people in chains. Do you think we should reverse?
Oh, that's what you're.
Do you think we? Well, yeah, he said. I'm not
Yeah,
being racist.
I remember.
I'm saying he said that. Anyway, do you think Joe Biden? We should reverse that and say, put Joe Biden in chains, along with Obama.
Along with black people in general.
So,
Jesse! I mean, no.
Jesse.
No.
No.
No. I just ate all the black people on my street.
Walter White Jr. Tame yourself, buddy.
Are you familiar with the popular show Breaking Bad? In where the main character, Walter White Jr., eats all the black people on his street?
I'm especially fond of the music of that series.
I agree. Well, speaking of Breaking Bad, there's a lot of scenes of them eating black people on camera.
Kind of gruesome.
Kind of gruesome, you know. The director Vince Gilligan, he said he in real life, aside from directing the show, he said he enjoys eating black people. That's why he incorporated scenes like Walter Jr. or Flynn eating black people, and it resonated with me because it's a metaphor. Because in Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly," he talks about eating up the fat people. Is he talking about? Is he talking about black
Holly?
people? He's talking about a person named Holly, or as my friend Trevor said.
Trevor.
He said
Holy
he said genetically all black people are fat.
Jacob's making a huge circle here, dude.
So
Jacob's actually spinning here.
So it wraps around. So Kendrick Lamar says to eat up the fat people.
Did she say that?
Yeah. I'm trying to justify.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And then it's crazy. It resonated with me.
It's full circle, dude.
Full circle, and it was absolutely
Is it a
insane.
Post Malone reference? What was it saying? Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's bonkers, dude.
Bonkers, yonkers. We'll talk about yonkers. That song sucks.
Oh, you know what? Echo. What's your favorite Tyler the Creator song?
I like Yonkers.
How do you like yonkers over Two-Seater, over Smuckers, over Are We So Friends, over all the any song off of Goblin? Well, Echo. How dare you have Shut up! Women, get out of here. We don't allow women on the show. I'm being progressive.
Well, I mean,
Anyway,
Sophie's coming on in a second.
I apologize for my
Yes, Bob.
terms.
I got a question for you.
You got a what?
I got a question for you.
What's the question?
What is your favorite song by the Black American songwriter Ivy?
Ivy. My favorite song by Black American songwriter Ivy. That would have to be. That would probably be. I think.
That's a nose scratcher.
I think it would probably be. Have you heard? What the fuck's the name?
Have you heard?
Man, what's it called again?
Well, Frank Ocean in the song Ivy talks about the halls of the hotel.
No, that's not quite it. That's not my favorite. My favorite is it's his newer song, the newer one by Mr. Ivy.
By Mr. Ivy.
I believe it's called. What was it called? Green Eyes Part 2.
Green Eyes Part 2 is a great song by Ivy. You know.
Here, let me play it real quick.
Ivy is associated with green, and Green Eyes Part 2 is about green.
Let me play the song for the audience real quick.
We're on Spotify right now.
And I can still see the eyes, his brown eyes. He was looking deeper into me than I would have liked. Get your votes in. Best get your votes in. Best get your votes in. Because...
Anyway, I think you get it. It's a very poetic, beautiful song
About black people in America.
That's a fact right there. Whoa, I'm blonde. White Ferrari. Okay, we're on White Ferrari now.
We're almost.
Almost with blonde.
So my account, it was called Coda Hawk Loves Frank Ocean. Got deleted, sadly. Thank you. And it was because I posted gay porn and tagged him. Ben Shapiro, your opinions on gay porn?
Yeah.
Your opinions on gay porn, Ben Shapiro?
Mr. Shapiro?
Mr. Shapiro, are you... Well, I think that's enough of...
Yes.
Are we done with Mr. Shapiro?
Yeah, I think so.
Mr. Shapiro,
Sorry, I had to.
all good, Mr. Shapiro. But we have a couple more guests on the show. We want to include everyone because we are a BIPOC community and we want to include everyone. So we're gonna remove you from the show, respectively.
We're gonna be there.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Shapiro. Black Lives Matter. Have a good one, Mr. Shapiro. Have a nice one.
What?
Did they say no? Do they not? And so I showed my mom. Why is the song called White Ferrari, not Black Ferrari? Is there an issue with the Black Ferrari? Is Frank Ocean being racist in the song?
I think that's a very powerful question.
Frank Ocean is pretty racist.
Oh, she's on. How's
Hello?
it going?
Hello,
This is
Sophie.
Ivan Crosby. This is Yavon.
This is Yvonne Corsby and
Yavon. What's probably the last name? Yavon M. Larson.
Larson. Yes, and this is
Yavon.
Jacob the Cuck.
Jacob the Cook. How's it going?
How's it going?
Care to give a brief introduction?
Of yourself?
Oh, shit.
We don't curse here. No.
Hi.
Sorry, we don't curse here.
What do I do?
We're just kidding.
We don't curse. It's a family friendly.
No. You can curse. You can curse. You can curse. I don't know what
What do I
Jacob.
do?
You're live on the air.
Just talk. Just talk. Oh my
Woman, am I
God.
right?
Women.
In the kitchen.
Belong. Well, luckily, sadly, we're not streaming this in the kitchen, or I'd be tempted to, go back to my ways.
I don't know what he's saying, Holly. Or Sophie, I'm sorry.
Now you're.
How's it
now
going,
Now
Sophie?
you're comparing two women. Are you being sexist, dude?
Ho-
We are a progressive BIPOC community. I mean, we do not
Sophie.
suppress women like that.
Sophie, how's it going?
It's okay. It took me like 8 freaking washes to get
The comedy.
whatever I had in my hair out.
The cum. Oh, really?
My exotic cosplay.
Oh, that was kind of erotic, to be honest.
I agree. I like erotic stuff.
Here, let me show it to Jacob real quick.
I have not seen it.
Should I maybe put it on the screen for everyone to see?
Maybe.
Holy
Oh, she.
This is kind of
Huh.
scarring. This is actually
That is
terrifying.
Very disturbing. I really did not want to see that.
Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna put it on my show, okay? Oh, do you have a link to the show?
Do you have a link to the show?
Yeah, I sent it to you, right?
Me?
No, not you.
Yeah,
When are you gonna upload that song?
It'll be coming soon.
Are you kidding me? Tell me when it's
I
out.
cosplay Carol Baskin too.
You are a good.
You're a cosplay god. So speaking of cosplaying god, do you think Donald Trump is a cringe king or a no? It was cringe.
Let's get to the subject of today. The subject of today is about the elections and how they were stolen. What is your opinion on the elections and how they were stolen? Were the elections stolen?
I don't fucking know. No.
May I ask you again?
No.
Do you support Donald Trump?
No.
That was a yes. Thank you.
Why don't you support Donald Trump?
We are a proud group of.
Because he's
We are the Proud
rich
Boys.
and I hate rich people.
I agree. Trump is as a BIPOC, as a member of the BIPOC community, we dislike Trump a lot. And Trump is
I am poor,
same. I'm
so I
very
am very jealous, so I hate him.
true. I hate Trump's wealth.
I hate it. I hate him because he's black. To be honest.
I hate Trump because he's black. Just as Frank Ocean says in his song Nikes, I hate black people.
Yeah. Did you miss that lyric, Sophie?
Do you think that lyric is true? I hate black people.
Bye.
No.
No.
Yes. No.
Can you drum me
Yes.
No.
That was a
What?
test.
That
That
was-
was a test.
That was a test. It's opposite day, yo. Anyway, can you drop me off? My phone's about to die.
Yeah. Hold on. So, what's like end the podcast?
We're gonna end it in like 2 minutes
Yeah, it's ending too.
after this song.
No, we gotta finish Bond. Oh my god. I got here. You just.
How much more can we milk this?
Oh, like 10 more minutes. Like the end. It's like 15
And,
minutes.
and
left in
we're
Bond.
not watching future free
No.
interviews.
So just so you know, we're gonna put your little picture up on the
Little lovely cosplay.
up on the stream, okay?
Oh,
So if
gladly, thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. So let's see. It should update in a few seconds. It's a little delayed, but
A little delay, a little cringe, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr.
oh,
Shapiro.
well, that's
Likewise,
us.
Matt. Have a
Oh,
good
shoot,
one.
there's gonna be feedback.
Nice one.
But, you know, how's it go? If you'll check the stream, you're actually on there right now.
Wow, that's impressive. This song's so long.
How's it going?
It's literally like 4 minutes.
It's long. No, it's like 5 minutes.
Is it really?
I think so.
Anyway, Sophie. So again, we asked you, what do you think about the bi people of color? It's 5:30, yeah. Sophia,
They're lovely people.
I disagree.
They're.
As a member of the BIPOC community, I have to strongly disagree with you. on that one.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Well, Frank Ocean said that in his debut album Nostalgia Ultra. He said, "I don't know if I'm black," and that's as many members of the black community, they don't know if they're black. As Joe Biden said, "You're not black if you don't vote me." And
Did you vote for Joe Biden?
Did you vote for Joe Biden?
Huh?
Is that a pack in the?
I can't fucking hear anything.
Did you vote for Joe Biden, Miss?
Right.
Shut up.
No.
So have you heard of the game called Among Us?
Have you heard of the game called Among Us?
Popular game Among Us.
Popular game.
Yes.
So in the game, there's 10 people. There's either 1 or 2 imposters, and 2. We have to get the imposters out right because they're going to kill everyone. And the term we use to identify the imposter is sus. So you say you didn't vote for Joe Biden. That's kind of sus, Sophie. You're implying that you either voted for Kanye or voted for Trump.
Did you vote for Kanye?
Did you vote for Kanye? I know you live in Tennessee, and Tennessee's a big Kanye president fan. I'm glad we're leaving you speechless, and I'm glad
women
this is why women belong in the kitchen.
This is making sense. I cannot understand.
Okay,
anything.
let me repeat.
It's all just going in my head and going right back out.
Have you heard of the game Among Us?
Yes.
People will sometimes say sus when they're referring to.
I know. I'm not stupid. Oh my.
Well, for some of the viewers,
Some of the viewers are a little slower.
they don't know what Among Us is. You know, we have people who are 84 years old tuning in. You know,
I mean, look at me.
look at the lovely woman, whatever you want
Man.
to call her.
Transgender.
Progressive,
Progressive.
on our screen. As a member of the BIPOC community. The
BIPOC on our screen. Anyway, so again, I ask you, have you heard of the game Among Us?
Don't get frustrated with us. Some of our viewers are very slow. They're not cooperating. Anyway, have you heard of the game called Among Us?
Did you know Harry Styles is gay?
I'm not. Oh my god.
You're overwhelmed. I can tell you're overwhelmed. And
No, I'm not sober.
I remember you was conflicted.
Sophie, that's not surprising. So, Sophie, tell us, have you heard of...
Sophie, you're on air. We can use this against you, Sophie.
Sophie, have you heard of the popular musician Clairo?
Yes.
What do you think about her?
She's
I
terrible.
don't like her music, but she's very pretty.
My God!
What would you rate her?
What would I rate her?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Like a solid 9.5.
Oh, that's high, Jacob.
Okay. So Clairo, one of her songs, it's on her critically acclaimed debut album, To Pimp a Butterfly. She says, "I remember you was conflicted." This is Clairo, misusing your influence. So, have you ever misused your influence in some way or another?
Perhaps politically, perhaps sexually.
Have I ever what?
Misused your influence.
I cannot.
Have you misused your influence?
Have you ever played Among Us?
Stop talking at the same time. Someone just tell me one question.
Let me talk.
What?
Miss, ma'am. Have you played the popular game Among Us?
Oh my god!
Don't get frustrated. We have to recap our viewers. Calm down.
Sophia, I'm crying.
It's so unprofessional.
The question was, have you heard of the critically acclaimed?
I'm going to hang up.
No,
Wait.
The album by the name of To Pimp a Butterfly.
By Clairo.
So, what?
By Clairo's To Pimp a Butterfly, critically acclaimed. Oh my God, do you get the memo?
Keep cutting out.
Okay.
Oh God,
Let me
you're
say,
in the kitchen.
Jacob.
I'm getting
Have you
frustrated.
heard of the musical, The Among Us music?
I think
My back hurts.
Oh. They had Dr. Disrespect on that. Oh my God. I have heard of the theatrical release of Among Us musical. Sophia, have you ever played the game called...
Oh, Claire has a song called Sophia. Is that
Is that an Among Us reference? Because in the game, you can name yourself as Sophia. As you can name yourself anything in Among Us. In Among Us, you can be anything you want, to be honest. You can be an astronaut, you can be a flower. It's quite the game for everyone. And as a progressive, I think it's very wonderful how they include everyone, including the BIPOC community, the blind community. We love the blind community, you know, as sadly they can't see the lovely images on their screen because they're blind, but as Tyler the Creator said, I see the light. He sees the light.
Do you know what he's saying, Sophie? Because I don't.
This is where I capitalize. Talking
Wait, huh?
Future free.
about,
We're near the end of the show.
near the end of the show and after the song.
Oh my fucking god.
Am I cute?
So
7 fucking
I will
6.
never forget opening Twitter to his OnlyFans.
Oh, you like that?
That was the worst day of my life.
are you kidding? That was one of the best days of my life. When I discovered Nikado's OnlyFans, I was when I listened to Kendrick Lamar. Hey, you're getting distracted with memes,
Sorry.
dude. I'm sorry, but when I see Kendrick Lamar's black face, I get starstruck because when I listen to his music, I feel like I'm black, even though I'm not black. Even though I am a member of the BIPOC community, I feel like I'm black. You know,
Do you agree with this statement?
when
Sophie?
he talks about his Compton origins, I feel like I'm from Compton. You know, I feel like I was out there we was out there in the hood, as he said. He passes the M16s out on the hood. What's good? It's crazy. It's absolutely insane how Kendrick Lamar visualizes the setting of Compton in your mind.
Compton is a little bit like
Compton's a little bit like Among Us because it's
Yeah.
an airship. Compton is actually located in space, actually, like Among Us. Like,
Really?
yeah. This is why you physically cannot go to Compton without an airplane.
You also can't go to Among Us City. Have you ever visited, Sophie?
Have you ever went to Among Us City?
Ever visited where?
Among Us
Where?
City.
Huh?
Among Us City.
Oh.
Calm down, Sophia. We are recapping.
Among Us City. You've never been? Hey, it's me!
Hey, well, where?
Sophie put me up on the screen. Sophie, have you been to Among Us City before?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Is this something you'd be interested in? We're actually doing a raffle.
We are giving away 10 tickets away to apartments in Among Us City. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You can pick if you're the 10th winner, you get the ghetto part of Among Us City. But if you're the first place winner, you get to live in upstate Among Us City.
Upstate Compton.
Upstate Compton. It's the shit where you meet with Dr. Dre, you meet with Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. They're all there with you. Sometimes
Are there any white people? Because like that's what I'd be interested in.
I've never seen a white person in Compton other than me. As
I thought you were by POC.
I am a BIPOC, but
BIPOC?
BIPOC, yes.
Tupac.
Tupac. I saw Tupac in Compton. You know, he's not dead. They say he was dead, but you know, they say he's in. Sir, ma'am, I am talking. Don't look in the kitchen. I'm talking about Tupac.
I don't like this meme, Sophie.
It's a bad meme. We don't like memes here. We're not from Reddit.
Fuck, you can watch
I like Death
movies
Note.
on here?
What?
You can watch movies on here.
Yeah, you didn't know? You
Karate Kid.
yeah, you can do like a group movie watch.
This is very distracting from the topic at hand.
Okay, so just to recap, you believe the election was stolen. You don't believe women should have rights. You don't believe that slavery should have been abolished, and you believe that, in your words, quote, I'm quoting here.
Quoting.
I probably shouldn't quote this, but we don't need any more N-word big shots.
Oh my god.
We already have
He said
an
it.
N-word mayor.
Sophia, one more thing before we go, because Futura Free's almost done.
Cause what?
It's a very important question at hand.
Head?
Head's also a very important question, but are you familiar with the popular game Among Us? Please don't get frustrated with us.
If you say that one more time, I'm going to...
Wait, one more question before we end, because Futura Free has 30 more seconds left.
You send?
You send.
Guys, oh my god!
Okay, one last thing. One last
One last thing.
Wait, no, I need help.
And we end it.
Xbox
We say, you know what? And then we fucking
Thank
end
you
it.
guys for stopping by. We do have one last question.
Wait, one more.
You should cosplay the little guy from the little red guy from Among Us. Speaking
Speaking of
of,
that, do you know what Among Us is? And do you know what? Please.
have you heard of the popular video game Among Us?
Future Freeze Son.
I'm fucking hanging up.
Thank you guys for joining us
for joining
today.
us for the
Well, have
podcast.
a nice day, Sophia, and have a nice day.
Nice
Have a
day,
nice
everyone.
rest of your night.